Hi guys, sorry this video is a week late. Like I said, it's very hard to find time while I'm in college. I'm so busy all the time. I think it's like the first time in my life I've actually been proper busy trying to do stuff and not doing everything last minute like I usually do when I'm in college. So this video is just questions that people, all your burning questions about mental health, that I ask people to. My door keeps slamming. One moment. Sorry. Questions that I asked people to put in about mental health, like just like random questions that I have here on my phone. I know that like this channel will get really like mundane and no one will give a shit if it's just about me constantly, so I'm working on other ideas and concepts for the channel just to keep it relevant and interesting and everything like that. Anyways, I'm just gonna go right in. Sorry, did I even say this is like a video about, yeah, mental health questions? I'm not going to answer every single one of them because some of them I don't actually feel comfortable answering. But I'll go through as much as possible. Like I say every video, about 2 videos. Like it is hard. It's not an easy topic to talk about. Like it's not like really. It's sometimes it can be kind of like, you have to talk about things that are like really uncomfortable. So sometimes if I am a bit late with videos, I do apologise until I get into the swing of it and I know what I have a better idea of what I'm doing and everything. But I'm appreciating all the support from everyone. I really appreciate it. Everyone has been so lovely. I've had so many messages, so again I'm so sorry if I haven't replied to you yet. Like I'm actually so happy, not that I've like not that it's like you know what I mean, I'm not important, but it's nice to know that like I'm actually helping. As I said, I'm gonna jump right in again. So what was your best coping mechanism when you started to feel anxious? Oh my god, I wish I went through these before I started doing this video. Like, I think the main thing that I did, I needed to be alone. I needed to be by myself. I couldn't be in a room filled with loads of people. One amazing thing, is meditation. I need to get back into that. I had Headspace when I came back from Australia first. What I used to do was every day I would sit down, like, because I was unemployed as well, so like I'd sit down like the morning or the evening and I'd just meditate and I just listen to it. It was so hard. I was never really good at it, but like it makes you feel, it just calms you so much. It's actually crazy. I want to get into wellness more and mindfulness. My dad always tells me to do mindfulness a lot more. Another thing, exercise of my religion. That is something that always helped me. Like running, I love running. That's not what everyone likes to do, but I love running. If I'm ever anxious, running helps me so much. I haven't gone running in ages because I had an incident during summer where I was really stupid and it was really hot one day and I hadn't eaten and I went for a run and I nearly collapsed, and I haven't had the confidence to go running since then, but that was just me being an absolute idiot. And like I was down at the side of Treadneedle Road, like, and I rang my mum and I was like, Mom, I think I'm going to collapse, and she like screamed and went in the car like stay there or whatever. Anyways, yeah, but exercising and definitely mindfulness. Oh my god, that door. Yeah. Next question. What's the best way to comfort / best thing to say to someone who is having an anxious moment or an anxiety attack? Literally, I think the best thing to be is calm with them. You need to like just literally just sit there with them if they're like hyperventilating or anything, or if they're really anxious. You just need to just be calm and just be with them, hold their hand, something really basic like that. Just be like, it's fine, look, it's fine. Just like literally you can kind of not like talk down to them, but just reassure them, just say that you're there. Just like rub them, like really simple basic stuff. It's probably the best thing to do because eventually they'll calm. A lot of the time you need to be by yourself. So the best thing to do is let them be by themselves. I know that I needed to be by myself when I was like having like an anxiety attack. Like ask them like as well, be like, do you want me to be here or do you want to be alone? Like yeah, unless they're having like a panic attack, I think let them be by themselves. I feel like my advice is really bad, I'm really sorry. Day-to-day things you can do to keep on top of anxiety and depression. Again, boring, but like exercising. I've said this to people before, when I'm exercising I feel like I'm in control of my life. If I'm not exercising I feel like it's chaos. So if I can control my exercise and healthy eating, then I feel like I'm able to control and I'm able to do, I'm capable of accomplishing anything I want. Because if I'm able to stick to this structure and exercise 4 to 6 times a week and eat healthy during the week, then I feel like I'm in control of my life and I feel like it's all, I feel like I'm just able to accomplish anything I want to do when I'm in control. When I kind of go off the rails a bit and I'm not exercising or eating well, then I don't feel like I'm in control and I don't feel like I have my life in control and I just feel really down. That's when I kind of lose the run of things. I'm really bad, I need to have a routine. I'm not the most organised person in the world, but I do need a routine. So getting up in the morning, going to the gym, going to college, preparing my lunches, having them at a certain time, like I do intermittent fasting so I know when I'm eating. Like I'm not always like so precise with it because like you have to be realistic as well. Like if you're going to make a lifestyle out of it, like sometimes it doesn't work. Like I try to be as realistic as I can with my day-to-day life when it comes to eating and exercising. That makes me more productive as well. Like if I didn't go to the gym today, if I didn't get up early, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this video. I'd be lying in my bed just a complete mess. It's better to just keep, like if you're really busy you end up doing things. If you're not busy, if you've got so much spare time, you end up wasting it. But I'd rather be busy like doing my assignments, going to college, going to the gym, then I end up doing these videos. So that's that question. What are your triggers? I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming it's like anxiety. It used to be being in a room with a lot of people. That would trigger me a lot. Drinking, waking up the next morning. The next day I get very anxious. Drinking, definitely a trigger. Being in a room with a lot of people that were just all around, not necessarily in like a social setting, just if there were a lot of people in a room. Being in public, that was awful. Like little things like going to the shop, interacting with like a shop assistant, that used to trigger me. It's kind of hard to think when you're not really in the headspace for it what triggers you, but that's what I can think of. Have you been to a therapist? Yes. I have been going to counselling since I was 15 years old, thanks to my friend and her family for getting me to go when I was younger. They had a bit of an intervention, got me in touch with a counsellor that I used to go to when I was in 4th year and 5th year, I think. I was so ashamed. Her office was on Dominic Street and I used to go there every Thursday after school, and I would wait until everyone in the Bish and everyone in the Des was gone and I'd walk up and down Dominic Street because I didn't want to see anyone seeing me go in there. But I wouldn't even talk about things that were like really bothering me because I was so embarrassed. But then I went to Jigsaw. Jigsaw are absolutely fantastic. They're free. I think I'm too old to go now, which sucks. They're absolutely amazing. Like it just makes you feel really comfortable and at home. Like they make you like tea or hot chocolate and you go into like a nice room. I remember in my leaving cert, I had Irish. I finished Irish early and I was panicking about biology because as I said, I'm terrible at science and I'd failed my mock. didn't tell anyone that, and I was so nervous, and I went down there, just like on a whim, I just randomly went down there because I was an absolute mess, and I told them how like nervous I was for my exam, and they gave me a room to study for the 2 hours that I had, which was amazing, and I just think that they were great. If I ever needed to talk to someone, I'd always go to them. It's not like they don't do it straight away, which is kind of annoying. Like you have to book an appointment and then they have to assess you, and then they have to see if you're suitable, and then you get assigned someone. Sometimes I wouldn't go because that wasn't good, but they're always so welcoming and they'd always understand, and it was just, they were great. I went to one in the college in NUIG, didn't like that, absolutely hated it. They, like, it was like this man, and we just used to sit in the room and it would just be silence, and I hated that. I was like, this is doing nothing for me. Like, I'm not going to open up to you, you're gonna have to kind of come at me and ask me questions. Maybe that's like his way of doing it, but for me personally, I wanted someone just to ask me a question and not just sit there and wait for me to be like, well, this is what's wrong. Like, you know, that's not how it works. And I also went to I had a psychiatrist in the hospital that I used to go to every few months. I would always miss my appointments because of work, and I was just really bad at going to them. But they were always really nice, and they, like, I got better and better and better, and then they told me recently enough that I didn't have to go anymore because I was fine, which was a huge monumental step for me. I was absolutely delighted about that. So yeah, I don't have to go anymore, but if I do, I'm not ashamed of it. Like, who cares? It's not a big deal. It helps. Talking always helps, like, always. How does social media affect you? A lot. A lot. When I was in Australia, when I was solo, I actually heard people saying things about my Instagram. I actually ended up deleting my Instagram. I think it was in like Christmas 2017. I deleted it for like 2 months because I was just, I hated it. I wasn't getting likes on pictures. Like, it was really, I was like, why aren't people liking it? Do people not like me? Like, why does this person, why do my friends get more likes than me? Like, what's wrong with me? As I'm sure a lot of people feel that, like, if you're not getting enough likes on a picture, people delete it. One thing I'm so happy with is the fact that Instagram got rid of likes. Like, now I don't care, I will post whenever, only I can see the likes, I don't care. It's just, it's so much better. Like, it's better for your self-esteem, I think. I don't care now, but that's me. I know that it's a huge thing. I'm doing an assignment on college about this, so I do want to get into it a bit more about social media and how it affects you, and it sounds so superficial and everything, but it's not. Like, it gets you. Like, I know myself, like, it has got to me a lot. I'm in a place now where it doesn't bother me. I'm trying to use it for good. I'm trying to use it for, like, positive, anything positive. And I'm trying to fly through this because my memory card sucks on my camera, so I'm sorry if this is really bad. Who do you look up to and why? I look up to my parents. I look up to a lot of people in my life. I look up to my friends. I think my friends are amazing, all in their own different ways. Like, all of my friends, we're already different. They all inspire me so much. They're all so encouraging. Just like my group in general, I absolutely love them to bits. Like, I'm so proud of them. They, like, inspire me to be me and do things like this. And even, like, in their own like, traits or their own passions and things. We all have different things, and they all kill it at that, so it makes me want to kill it at this. If I was talking about, like, famous people, I have very controversial famous people that I look up to. I do look up to the Kardashians. I have gotten into a lot of arguments with people over this. Look up to them because they are the reason I am so comfortable in my own body. They're not extremely skinny girls that the body that I would never be able to accomplish. They have curves and everything, and they work for their bodies, whatever. Someone can say they don't. If they don't, why do you care if they don't? They're promoting a different type of body image that is positive for girls that aren't stick thin, and it makes them comfortable in their bodies. Because I'm short, like, and I was always so self-conscious about that, but like, Kim Kardashian is the same height as me. She's so curvy. Like, she made me think that if she's considered extremely sexy and hot and beautiful and everything, then why can't I be? Like, I'm short, I'm not stick thin. Like, I'm massive hips. What's wrong with that? It's helped me a lot in my confidence. Them, like Courtney as well. All of them. Fucking love them. Whoever doesn't agree with me, that's your opinion, you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't think I'm a terrible person for thinking it. But yeah. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. I have. I'm not getting into it. I don't want to... this channel isn't about talking about other people or anything, even if I don't mention them. But yes, I have. When I was very young and also in secondary school. And that's that. Are you on medication? Yes, I am on medication. I am on sertraline. It is an antidepressant. It's not strong. I'm on 100 milligrams of it. I think it helps me. It stabilizes my moods. So basically what it does is it doesn't let me get so anxious and so low, so it just stabilizes it, so I'm at a happy medium. Still get sad, still get really happy, but I'm at a stable medium. It's not like a really strong one, like, it's just nice. I remember I hadn't taken it in a while and you could definitely tell my mood was different. I was really narky and really catty, and I'd kind of just like, my mum said it to me, she was like, are you still taking your medication? And I was like, no. She's like, take it. So I take it regularly. It was just basically because I was lazy. I was just lazy, and it helps me. I was really nervous of taking it at first. Didn't want people to know I was taking it. Don't really care now. No point being ashamed of it. Why would I be? I can see a huge difference because of it. I don't completely think that it's just the medication that helped me. I think it's myself, and I've worked myself at getting happier and everything. Next question. Who do you talk to when you're upset? My dad. Have a really good relationship with my dad. If I'm ever down. When I was in Australia, I used to call him every day. It's good to have a good support system though. If you feel like you're not getting that with people, then they're not the best people to have in your life, and you should... no one should ever make you feel sad. Are you an emotional person? Yes. Very. I am very right-brained, I like to say. I am not logical at all, I think, with my heart. I'm very emotional, I'm very empathetic. I feel like I'm very, like, kind of scarily empathetic. Like, I live vicariously through people a lot, and it annoys me sometimes, it frustrates me, because I'm feeling emotions that I shouldn't feel for someone else, if that makes sense. Like, little things like I portray onto myself that I shouldn't, and I do. And yeah, so I am very emotional. I cried watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last night. Like, that's how emotional I am. How'd you get over a low day? Go to the gym. When I was like really low, I used to write in my journal. I had a journal, and I'd write in 3 things that I was grateful for in the morning and in the evening. And that's something that I encourage my friends to do if ever they're feeling low. It just puts everything into perspective for you. Do you get nervous uploading videos and talking about yourself so vulnerably? Vulnerable, yeah. I think that people think I'm a monk. I think that they cringe at me. I cringe at myself. Like, when I feel like I'm cringing about it, I'm like, no, think of all the people that you've helped. Even if it's not that many, you've still helped some people. And hopefully, like, I get bigger and that I'll have a bigger platform that I can reach out to more people. I've always wanted to do this, so I'm going to keep going and doing it because I love doing it. Right, so I had a bit of a nightmare there because I have a crap memory card. I didn't have enough film left. Also, my battery died, so I had to charge for a bit, but I'm back. What question am I on? I had a lot about medication, but I answered that. Do you not actually care what people think? No, I don't. Like, I do to an extent, obviously. Like, I'm still human. I do, that's why I get nervous uploading these videos, but not as much as I used to when I was younger. I just do what I want. Not everyone's gonna like you. I'd like if everyone liked me, but that's not gonna happen. What other people think about you is none of your business. Who are your closest friends? I'm not naming them. Everyone knows who my friends are. Hopefully they want to do a video with me someday. Do a Skype one with the girls in Canada. No, yeah, you know who you are. What's your worst personality trait? My worst personality trait is definitely that I bury my head in the sand like an ostrich. I hate confrontation, so I'll avoid it at all costs. It is the worst thing about me. It is so bad. I hate it. I do it in every aspect of my life, and it doesn't do me any well. I'm trying to work on it so much in like little steps. I'm taking baby steps to work on it. That is 100% my worst personality trait. Do you think you're confident? Yes. I am now. I wasn't always. At all. I've learned a lot to be confident. That's all I'm going to say on that. I could go on for hours about my confidence. What do you know now that you wish you knew before? There's so many things I'd love to say to my younger self. Just don't, like, the main thing is just don't care what anyone thinks. People are going to talk about you regardless. You just need to be comfortable in your own skin. Like, there's a load of things that I want to say, but I feel like there's a reason why everything happened, and that's why I'm here today. This is a good one. Do you think a mental illness is a lifetime thing or something that you will overcome? I'll be honest, I don't know. I think you can overcome it. I think you can. It's something that you can live with. It doesn't need to take over your life if you do have it. It's just an aspect of your life. I think it's all relative. I think it's like, it depends on the person and their circumstances. I think there's so many factors that can come into it, but the thing is that you can get through the part of it in your life that you're going through at the moment. You might go through it once and that might be it, but you might go through it a few times. At least you know that you can come out stronger the other side. Like, I can't actually answer that because I'm only 24, but it's a really good question. What do you want people to know the most? I like that question too. I love to just make people feel comfortable. I want people to be like, if Kiva can do it, I can do it. Not that I'm a great person or anything, but because I'm just such, like, I've gone through the worst and I've had the worst thoughts and I've been in the worst places, that like you can come out, like, if I can come out of it, anyone can come out of it. But yeah, this video, I hope you like this video. I've had a lot of feedback from people giving me different ideas, so I'm working on those ideas that they've given me, because I don't want to just make this all stories about me, because that can get mundane and irrelevant. So I'm trying to keep it, like, get other people involved if they want to and stuff, and hopefully that goes to plan as well. Like, I need to get the time to like contact these people and meet these people, because I'm in Dublin most of the week and then I'm in Galway at the weekends. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing this. I just want to get more subscribers. Please subscribe. I'm going to keep doing it because I know it's helping people, and that's the most rewarding part of it. But yeah, I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up and a comment down below, and please subscribe. Oh, I'm such a loser. But yeah, I hope that answered some questions. And yeah, bye.